Hey guys, EC Network here, coming at you with another video. So Cartoonito is continuing to see less and less airtime on Cartoon Network. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, a few weeks ago I made a video discussing how Cartoonito lost 2 hours of its time slot on the weekdays. It used to be from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and now it's from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's lost 2 hours and Cartoon Network has now gained 2 hours of the time slot during the weekday. Now our newest breaking news is that this coming weekend Cartoonito will no longer be airing on the weekend. So prior to this, Cartoonito was airing every weekend from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. and now it's not going to be airing at all. So there's two parts to this story. First off, it's Cartoonito obviously is getting less and less airtime as time goes on Cartoon Network. So what does this exactly mean for the future of Cartoonito? I would say from the outside looking in, it's probably not doing as well as they thought it would, right? It's probably not getting in the ratings that they were hoping for, otherwise they wouldn't be cutting back its time slot by 2 hours on the weekdays, and now they're completely eliminating it on the weekends. I would say Cartoon Network probably is a little bit disappointed in the ratings they've been seeing for Cartoonito. So what does this mean for the future of Cartoonito as a whole? Is it going to continue to do this poorly to the point at which it's completely scrapped off the network entirely? I personally wouldn't mind seeing that happen, as I don't enjoy Cartoonito. Obviously it isn't for me. I don't like that it's on the channel. I think it would be much better suited as its own separate channel, but for obvious reasons they haven't done that due to the whole way that cable is right now. Obviously it's on the decline with streaming being on the rise. But what does this mean for the future of Cartoonito? Are they going to completely cancel the block? And I would say maybe by the end of this year if it continues to do poorly. I don't think it's going to be the end of Cartoonito because they put way too much money into it. They have all these original series that they are making that they're not going to just all of a sudden cancel. So if anything, if Cartoonito is still doing poorly on the network itself, on the cable channel, I could see them maybe at the end of this year canceling it on TV side and then just having it be an HBO Max exclusive, like this is Cartoonito on HBO Max. Because as it is right now, Cartoonito is on both HBO Max and Cartoon Network, so it wouldn't be crazy for them to just all of a sudden cancel the cable side of things and just make it streaming only. And personally, I hope they do that, because a lot of times I turn on Cartoon Network and it's Cartoonito playing, and obviously I don't want to sit and watch preschool programs, so I would like it that they just take that off the channel. Now there's a second part to this which I kind of find even more interesting than the first part. Obviously it's really interesting to hear that Cartoonito is being pulled back even more so on the channel, and maybe it's going to be gone like I said by the end of the year. But what I kind of think is more interesting is what exactly is going to replace Cartoonito on the 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. time slot on Saturdays and Sundays. And it's the original Ben 10 and the original Teen Titans. Yeah, two action shows that were on Cartoon Network in the early to mid 2000s are replacing Cartoonito. Now, this is really interesting to me because obviously these are two series that have huge fan bases that really want the series to come back. There are so many people for years, including myself, who have been clamoring to see a 6th season of Teen Titans. In addition to that, there are so many Ben 10 fans out there, including myself once again, that want to see a return to the original continuity, who want to see a continuation of Ben 10 Omniverse, of Ben Prime's story. And now all of a sudden these two shows, these two action shows, are being played every single weekend, or at least we can assume every weekend going forward now that Cartoonito is gone. Or maybe every weekend they'll alternate what shows are on. We honestly aren't 100% sure on that because we obviously only have the schedule for this weekend, not every weekend for the rest of eternity. But for the time being at least, it seems like Ben 10 and Teen Titans are on the channel. What does this mean? Well, it could either mean one of two things. Either it means absolutely nothing and they're just putting these shows on because they're great shows and they just feel like it, or they could be trying to gauge interest. They could be trying to see, hey, does a younger audience or the current Cartoon Network market, do they like these series? If so, maybe we could do something with these characters in the future. Maybe we could bring back Teen Titans for a 6th season. Maybe we could bring back Ben Prime in a sequel series to Omniverse. who knows, they could be airing this because they have a 6th season of Teen Titans in the work, because the 6th iteration of Ben 10 is a sequel to Omniverse, and they want to introduce a younger audience to these characters in these shows, so that by the time they announce, hey, this is Ben 10 following Ben Prime in his 20s or whatever, it's a sequel after Omniverse, and hey, this is Teen Titans Season 6, we're picking up where we left off. By the time they make those announcements, if those are indeed in the works, the current generation of kids who are watching Cartoon Network on Saturdays and Sundays from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. will be like, hey, I know those characters. I've been watching that every single morning on Saturdays and Sundays. I want to check out this new show that's coming out for them. That could very well be the case as well. But either way, the two big things coming out of this announcement is, one, Cartoonito is seeing less and less airtime on the channel, so obviously it's not doing too well. And number two, they're playing two action shows that both fan bases in Teen Titans and in the Ben 10 fan base, everyone wants to see them return in their action-oriented formats that they were like back in the day. So yeah, this is definitely interesting for a variety of reasons, like I said. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all of this. Are you guys excited that Cartoonito is seeing less and less airtime on Cartoon Network? And what do you think about this whole Ben 10 Teen Titans airing on Saturday and Sunday mornings now? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.